After that, we have Doom versus Doom 2. We don't know which game will be played yet. It's a bid war. Last I checked, Doom was winning. Oh, now Doom 2 is winning. Currently, Doom 2 is ahead by $132. Doom 2 is winning the bid war. No, next up is Final Doom. Next up is Final Doom, the Plutonia experiment. We also have a donation incentive to play Halo 2 on Legendary difficulty, which is at 2155 out of 3,000. That's coming up in just a few hours.
It was smaller for Quake. Does Dime have one? Yeah, he's got one. Yeah. Oh, we're back for commercial? Okay. All right, so I got a little bit of a prize here to show off. For some scale, I'm 6'2". This thing is huge. This was generously donated by Blizzard. This way. Take a step out. All right. This thing is huge. It's about 25 pounds. It's donated by Blizzard. This is a grand prize for the huge PC block coming up on Thursday. We've got a bit of a smaller PC block here, and Dime's a StarCraft guy, so we were bringing this out here so you guys can get a look at it. We'll have it out a little bit more on Thursday, but this is a really big prize. It's a $50 buy-in to get entered for it. You can enter up to 3 times for a total of $150 during the entire PC block on Thursday to Friday morning. And this thing's valued about $1,000, donated by Blizzard, so huge thanks to them. We've got a few other things we wanted to show. Somebody hold on to this real quick. Because we've been admittedly a little bit bad about showing the prizes so far. So we've got, UA, could you pass me the Majora's Mask thing too? This is our actual grand prize. Well, one of them. We've got this limited edition Majora's Mask collector's edition box. It's got all sorts of crazy stuff in here, of course, including a cartridge. But with everything that's in here, you're probably a little bit more interested than everything other than the cartridge. Do we have anything else over there? Oh, yeah. So this is not what it appears to be, just a normal NES, because if I turn it around here, we've got all these crazy ports carved in the back. And this is a NES PC, which can function both to run normal NES games while running the PC that's inside. So it's, who provided this?
I forget, actually. Mike, who provided the NES PC?
A marathon attendee named Buddy. He's actually right there if you want to get him on camera right now. You can talk a little bit more about the PC.
Yeah, so he's right here. Provided this for the marathon. It's really cool. He can probably give more details than I can.
Yeah, you covered it pretty well. It's just an NES show with a computer inside. It's a pretty good system. It'll play most of your modern games pretty well. A lot of these I know are real low power, but I was able to play several modern games with this, and as mentioned, it still plays regular NES games as well. So hook it up and have a good time. It's the same buy-in as all the other grand prizes, so good luck.
So this gigantic thing is just for the PC block on Thursday or Friday, but since it's the same price point as the other grand prizes, you get entered in both of those drawings at the same time. And of course, you can donate for those whenever you want. So I think Dime's getting ready to go here.
Do you have one? Oh, there's none
So I'm going to unhook myself here. for TL. It's Tychus Finley limited edition.
It's all of StarCraft ever.
And it's like 18 inches high. It's got like a 12 by 14 inch base. It's Tychus Finley holding it in his Space Marine outfit, standing on top of a dead Hydralisk. There's like bullet casings everywhere. It's insane detail. There were pictures of it that were posted online. If you look up Tychus Finley sideshow statue, you can see pretty good pictures of it. I don't know if we have pictures of the statue on the tracker or what, but it was all over Reddit when I posted it. It's pretty awesome. And now that I'm mentioning it, somebody can probably dig up a link to throw in chat.
Check, check. What's up?
Hi, I'm Bavera.
I'm Pavera. I'm here to say things. He might have it.
We have
Fortel, what
$50
number
from
do you have?
Kevlar Man, who says it's really nice to finally see the game that started it all for SDA run live. Sadly, there are no donation incentives for it. So I'll put this towards making Cosmo play with the file name Mappa.
Plug in.
$100 from Scuff. This donation is for Doom. Vortail is a great friend of mine. My mom died of brain cancer this December. Vortail was a constant support and a wonderful friend throughout. I wish him the best. Race out your heart, man. Race your heart out.
Looks plugged in. Could be.
Number 4?
Maybe it's not close enough to you.
$50 from Anonymous, who says Doom 2 and Quake were the games of my childhood. Great to see them run live. Thanks to everyone here at AGDQ for making my first marathon really enjoyable.
Are you dime?
$50 from Luke Thornton. Lost my grandmother to lung cancer a couple years ago. I've been watching the stream for a couple years now, and you guys never fail to entertain. Why is there no love for Gray Fox for the MGR skin? Keep up the great work, fellas. You'll hit 500K in no time.
Okay, testing. Oh, it says time. I think it was looking at me.
$50 from Anonymous, who says, shout out to Cool Kid and Quake Speedrun for Cancer. Thanks for the 411 on the AGDQ Saturday. Design Director, Nat GeoTV. $50 from Anime Cat Girl Meow. Donating to a good cause. Let's see that final secret level in Final Doom. $50 from Danbo. To hell with cancer and to hell with brutal doom. $50 from Gary James. This is Kubelwagen. Hey Dame and Dime and Vortail. Sorry I couldn't be there to whoop your tails, but good luck nonetheless. Rip and tear one for me. P.S. John Romero on Skype for AGDQ 2015. Make it happen.
Here, have a plushie.
You want one?
I want to put my arm up and it's in the way. That thing.
So apparently this mic is not working.
Oh no, I threw it too hard.
We have $132 from Nathan McGreal. I've been watching speedruns for a couple months now, and they always blow me away. First time seeing it live, and I love what you are doing. Putting this towards Doom for being an awesome game.
Just trying to.
We have $50 from Carl A. Hey everyone, longtime watcher and donator here. Dropping Dosh to show my support for the FPSs that made gaming and speedrunning the amazing beast it is today. Keep up the good work, and remember, go to it.
Hello? Sound? This is 4 now.
$32 from Tyler Erb.
Huh? 4?
Map 32
Hello.
needs to happen.
Am I good?
If Duke had anything to say about Map 32, it'd be, that's one doomed Space Marine. Everybody keep donating.
Nice to meet
We're
you.
very close to the go-to-it goal. Please put this towards the Codeman plushie prize. All the best, Tyler.
Oh, good. Covered in animals.
I thought it was a sad game, bro, because it made you cry.
Shut up. It did make me cry.
It was tears of rage.
$50 from Jeroen van der Kromenacker. Hey everyone, greetings from Holland. I've been following the marathons for a few years now, but haven't donated before. Doom is pretty much my favorite game ever. I hope the go-to-it goal is met in time. I'm looking forward to hearing how my weird Dutch name will be pronounced. Go kick Henster's huge guts.
Disgustingly awesome. He's just playing Congo on the Congo line.
$50 from Trouble T Cat. Big thanks to all the runners and everyone else who makes AGDQ possible. Special thanks to the runners in the FPS block for playing and breaking the games that first made me love gaming and for helping to frag cancer. Doom 2 is the best Doom. The Coca Demon plushie is adorable and AGDQ is the best event of the year.
Chasm is the best man. Oh, yeah. Is he? Is he? Oh, this is actual plushie? Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
$50 from Hector XXX. In memory of Julian, died of a cancer at 34 years old. We miss you.
I can jam out to this.
$50 from Blood Shedder. I may run Doom World, but I've never actually played Final Doom. Good luck,
So
Dime.
you can keep Doom 2 in the race here.
It's the most obnoxious weapon, though. So it's the best to test sound with.
Oh, yeah, this is against protocol.
Whenever I'm ready. So just before I get into the run here, I just want to give a quick shout out to Team Liquid and also the Doom World forums. There's been a lot of guys on these forums that have helped me out with these runs over the past while. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Final Doom, and it was released in 1996. So most people are kind of unaware of this one. They played Doom 2, but Final Doom was a little less popular. And that's probably because Quake came out in the same year.
Yeah. Plus, it was super duper hard. That was another thing.
Yeah, one of the things you're going to see in this run is there's going to be a ton of higher tier monsters. So you're going to see a lot of chain gunners, a lot of revenants, and so that was a telefrag right there. So I was hoping for the revenant to go forward, and he did.
He did.
So one of the things I should mention right away with this run is there's a ton of RNG. So weapon spread, weapon damage, enemy movement, pretty much the whole game from start to finish.
So you're going to do SR40 across this gap here?
Yeah, and what SR40 is there's actually two types of speed, strafe running. So SR40 is just normal, what you would get in games like Quake and different things like that. And that's where you press forward and one direction. And that's going to get you 28% extra speed. But there's also a modified version of strafe running called SR50. So SR50 is forward, turn direction, strafe direction, and strafe on. And this is really bad.
Yeah. So in this map, there's going to be something coming up towards the end here where you're going to see him walk across a gap. And that's essentially, maybe I should shut up here because he's looking.
So just going to slow down here a little bit.
Oh. This is a very hard game.
That's one really good example of how much damage chain gunners can do really quickly.
Yes.
They just chew through health and armor.
Not a big fan of chain gunners.
No.
And there are a lot of chain gunners in Final Doom.
Yeah, Just wait till you get to the twilight. There's a fun wall chamber. So, yeah, towards the end of this map, there's an invisible bridge, which isn't really well marked, so I don't want anyone to be confused when he walks across it. It's a self-referencing sector, and you can do that in Doom. It's pretty cool. No, I like turns.
So the reason I shot right there is because I was manipulating the Hell Knights. That's going to allow me to get past them. So right here was the invisible bridge that Pavera was talking about. And so what I do is I go a few pixels to the right. Sure.
Sticky keys keeps going off.
Okay, yeah.
Turn that off.
So that's an SR50 issue. Where's the start menu and stuff?
This seems like a good time to ask what the runner's choice is for donations.
Donations, just give it to
Just
go
so
to
people
it.
know, Pavera's a map maker, so he's probably gonna spout a bunch of random terms
Yeah,
that
so
nobody's gonna know
we
about.
just need to go
Yeah,
to
sorry,
the
I get technical sometimes
mouse
because I
settings
think
and we
about
need
it
to
from
turn
a
off,
map designer's perspective and not necessarily
its
a
default speed
speedrunner's
to
perspective.
nothing.
So if I get boring, just yell at me. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be 30 seconds delayed. Twitch.
Yeah, because of Twitch.
I think Team Liquid had a donation incentive for Plexa with Wind Waker, so do it to that.
So we have $50 from Matthew Crossley. Amazing work you guys are doing this year. I tuned in last year and am pleased to see people kicking Cancer's butt once again.
No, it's under System Sounds. It's like System
$25
Sounds
from
default
Brian
theme,
Peck.
and it has to be
Donation
changed
1 out
to
of 5 for AGDQ. Got to be in the running for Cacodemon Perler.
go
Put the money
down.
towards runner's choice.
Up.
Been through a lot,
I think this one. Windows background. Try.
$100 from Matthew Schemmer. You guys are total badasses. My dad is a cancer survivor, so as with many others, these events mean a lot to me. I grew up on Doom, so huge props to the runner. I'll donate more if it will make me eligible for a date with John Romero. I don't think we can make arrangements with that.
we can stick you inside the icon with his head.
He's flaky. He's hard to get in contact with, but he's a good guy.
Is it better this time? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the window moved. I would probably move it to the right a little bit and up a little bit. A little bit, just a tiny bit down.
We have $50 from Clone to Pickle. Shout out to Pavera's Beard and the 10-cent King.
Pixel perfect movement.
Hi, cloned.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. We were bitten by sticky keys in Windows.
Thank you for plating.
No pressure.
We have $132 from Jaxus.
Just sub-pixel perfect alignment here.
Okay, close enough, whatever.
Dime, this $150 should complete the Map 32 requirement. My $1,500 offer for Map 32 100%
So are
kills
we getting
stands.
sounds for
This donation
SR50?
doesn't cut into any way. Best of luck to you. I'll be cheering for you.
So, is this what's going on?
You were saying you were getting sounds.
I'm just gonna,
Oh, is SR50 making sounds? Like, okay. Yeah, that's what I was checking. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to redo map 2.
So we've transported back to the past, and we've started map 2 over again. Well of Souls. Isn't that a Commander Keen reference?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes, it is.
We have $100 from Ike Borer. Final Doom is easily the penultimate first-person shooter, so playing it without dredging through GoToIt is just wrong. I hope next year you guys incorporate the Brutal Doom mod into the runs. I'd like to see a regular speedrunner tackle that. Evil Doom.
You know, it was bound to happen.
We have $50.20 from the Robot Devil. Hey AGDQ, glad I get to see this awesome event again. Keep on fighting the good fight. Put this donation towards W-Mom as Luca for Chrono Trigger. Shoutouts to 502, Smug Pack, and never seeing a 113.
So the one thing you're gonna see with Doom monsters is everything does a ton of max damage. So, for example, Revenants can do anywhere between 10 and 80 damage. Shotgunner can do between 3 and 45. Hell Knight 64 to 90. Well, that's max damage, actually. So Final Doom doesn't really have a good story. Supposedly, Doom Guy is the closest Marine to Jupiter, and they were trying to close 7 portals, but they only closed 6. And Doom Guy is supposedly in a different time dimension in the Congo. So I don't even know where the story goes, but in Doom, you shoot and run.
Shoot things, monsters appear, and then you kill them.
And then more.
So, there's an interesting tidbit of information about this game. That the two designers behind Plutonia, they were a team of brothers. Their names were Milo and Dario Casali, and they both divvied up the levels half and half. And one of the designers, Dario, is actually working at Valve right now, and he worked heavily on Half-Life 2.
So that was the worst luck with that arch file.
Yeah, bad RNG.
Speaking of Doom, after this run, we have a bid war for which game is run next, Doom versus Doom 2. Doom is currently in the lead with 1165 versus Doom 2 at 1045. We have $50 from John Jog. $50 towards the final Doom secret map, glad to still be up for the ID games. Or is it id games?
It means it goes.
We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, get the secret map and go Team Liquid.
So right there is a small trick that I do. The elevator takes 3 or 4 seconds, but if I can kind of go to the right of it, and then using a certain pixel, you can pull yourself back left.
Go around, blast that Revenant once, and when he comes back, another blast and it's dead.
Hopefully it was planned.
So
I know,
Caged is a terrifying map. It's map 4 of Plutonia, and it's very much like map 26 of Doom 2. So you'll see a lot of the maps are quite a bit like Doom 2 maps, or even copied in some cases. Which you'll see that in map 21 Slayer.
We have $50 from Vesyati. Shout out to Gene Slam, Hidden Squire, Cody Fun 123, and everybody in Eagle Hut Mumble. Doom 2's gonna be so fast, we need to slow down.
So in the single segment run, you don't actually kill those Barons, but there's about a 90% chance that you'll die if you keep them alive.
We have $100 from Tarnsman. Pavera's beard should start speedrunning. Pavera optional. P.S. Brutal Doom sucks.
Oh,
Shoutouts to Tarnsman. And also shoutouts to Constipated Fat Guy.
So I'd like to point out that that map is really, really hard, and Dime just crushed it. So good job, Dime.
Yeah.
So this game has pretty much no delays. It's just going to be 40 minutes of action. And it's very stressful. So
It's a
here's your
Spider
first
Mastermind.
Spider Mastermind.
And this is
Map 5. Spider Mastermind. You might remember him as the, I guess, her? The final boss of Doom.
episodes 3 and 4 of the original Doom 1, Spider Mastermind. That was 23 maps in.
Yeah.
Episode 3. It's a lot easier to kill than it is to hit.
We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, in the past few years, I have lost both of my parents to brain cancer, and I just found out my sister was diagnosed as well. I have spent every waking hour watching the stream and will continue to do so. $50 from WikiDoo. Glad to be donating again to this fantastic event. I have a few loved ones who suffer, survived, or died from cancer, and it's time we make a change. Thank you to all the speedrunners for organizing this event each and every year, and happy 20th anniversary to Do.
So you're going to see a cyber demon in this map.
And the next trick you're going to see is called a wall run. And what that does is you can either do it in an east to west direction or a north to south. Now when you go fast enough, the engine counts you twice. So that's why you go twice as fast.
So the donation incentive for the Go To It secret level has been met.
Right. Game on.
So last map had a mastermind, this map has a cyber. Nice, I
That was really good.
got
the
the one
Cyber
cycle.
Demon is the second fastest moving monster in the game, so he can really easily block you in that stage, keep you from hitting that second switch.
So this map actually has a pretty major skip in it. Normally, you're going to kill the main guy, and this door's going to come down. You're going to get a Baron. You're going to have to go around, kill a bunch of stuff, and then you get a key, and then you can get out here. But by doing an SR50, Dime can actually run over the gap and skip about 65% of the level.
So this is the first map where you're going to see what's called a glide. And essentially it's an engine kind of bug which allows you to slip between two walls that you normally can't.
In this case, it's called a guided glide, and what that means is you don't have a perpendicular wall beside you helping you out. So what I'm going to do is, once you have the right angle and I move forward, I will move very slightly left. And then the right position is going to be when you see the white pixel, or the very first section of the white pixel.
So that's only going to work with a 32 pixel wide gap, because that is the size of the Doom guy's hitbox.
So there's actually another glide on this map, but I'm skipping it because it's not very reliable. It's a north to south glide, and pretty much what I would do is I would get into the right spot similar to the last map, and then I would bang my head on the wall until I get through. So it's not reliable.
It's rather entertaining to watch on screen when he's doing runs, but it's kind of boring for a marathon.
Especially if it doesn't work, and then he's just kind of hitting his wall for,
Up to probably a minute.
So sorry for blinding you all, but the invulnerability kind of sucks in Doom.
Yeah, so the guys at id realized that day vision actually makes you invincible. So that's why they did this.
Yeah, that's it.
No other explanation. Nobody proved otherwise, so
Sure.
you have a better explanation?
No, I don't.
We have $50 from Tupolev, who says, good work, Monopoly, on Tower to Tower. Shoutouts to Goat Rope for his recent work on Halo. Put this toward Halo 2 Legendary.
So we're keeping a tally of the amount of times Dime manages to hit himself in the face with a rocket.
And
So
I will be donating $10 for every time this happens between Doom 1 and Plutonia and Race.
So coming up here is a trigger skip, and I'm going to use a visual cue on the wall, and hopefully that'll skip the Mancubi and the Revenant spawn, which I got it.
nice.
Does that feel random to you, or is it just because of the position and how precise it is?
No, it's not random.
It's all precision. It has to do with crossing a line depth.
So this next map has an interesting skip, and you're going to be using a yellow key post. And it's just going to take you straight up.
I believe this was the final map in the PlayStation version of the final game.
Yeah, it was. And it had a cyber demon in the map.
Actually, right here, you're going to see him hopefully make this door cycle, which unfortunately he didn't. if you're fast enough, you can actually get back through that door before it closes.
So right here is the second wall run, because otherwise the Baron can teleport in front of you.
Nice. That was really good.
This is the most infamous map of this WOD. So we got 14 Archviles here, and we're going to wake them up.
Why not?
Man mode activate.
This map also has very fitting music. For anyone who played the original Doom, this is the finishing music for episode 3 with the iconic image of a bunny's head on a stake.
It's kind of morbid, but it's also kind of fun.
And with the Archvile attack, you're going to see the flames will appear for about 3 seconds before they can actually deal damage to the player. So in that time,
He's able to get out of the way.
able to run away from most of these attacks.
It gets pretty hairy when you're being chased by 14 Archviles. And then when the attack finally connects, it'll blast you into the air a couple feet, which comes in handy in some tricks, as you will see soon.
And
Yes.
is able to get out. Fortunately, there's a berserk pack at the end of that map.
You don't want to take the right one, because otherwise you're going to go to 1% health.
Yes.
Because there's 4 Archviles trapping you, so it's kind of a jerk move.
Alright, so this is a great map. It's going to feature the first rocket jump of the run, which is a lot different from Quake rocket jumps. It's more of a boost than anything. He's essentially going to blast himself across the map into the exit room.
In the Doom engine, there's no way to gain height other than by walking upstairs. So the only way to do anything with a rocket jump is basically by taking a large amount of damage at one point. You get a huge speed boost.
So we're going to look at the left edge of the exit, and then second visual cue to my left, look at 2 red pixels, and rocket jump.
Blast. Perfect. Wonderful rocket jumps. Does that count to the tally?
Yeah, that was first try rocket jumps too.
All right, nice.
We have $100 from Trays. Hi everyone, I wish I was on holiday to be able to watch everything. So many awesome games. Thanks for organizing such a cool event. Thanks to all the runners and thanks to Mr. NV. I hope the French restream will be back soon.
What we see there is he's actually shooting into the wall, but in Doom, all monsters are infinitely tall, as well as the Doom guy. So damage is only spread in the X and Y directions. It doesn't matter where it hits in the Z direction. So with the splash damage, he's actually able to kill a lot of monsters like that.
We got $50 from Word Waster. I just want to thank you all again. I'm from the French community and I will support you until I have no more money. Don't stop running games like they were baby games.
So this is going to be an SR50 key grab. So we're going to hit a line def on the wall, messed it up.
That's a really, really difficult key grab.
We have $50 from Azalfa. Amazing run so far. Thanks to all the runners and people who helped make this one of the best HDQ yet. Good luck and keep the games rolling.
He's gonna be reloading this because it's a pretty major skip to grab this key early.
Perfect. Yeah, give him a
The hard thing about doing an SR50 at any point is you have to simultaneously press 4 inputs, and pressing any of them at any different time is going to throw off either your alignment or your position.
The other problem is that you can't turn while you're doing an SR50, so you have to line yourself up perfectly. And if you don't, then it's going to fail. It's like pixel perfection.
So what you'll see is I'll try an SR50, and if I screw it up, it's because I accidentally pressed left or right before the other 3 buttons.
We have $50 from Eek the Cat, who says, Doom rocks. This game really puts all in. Shout out to Eagle Hat and let's all help prevent cancer.
Now here you're gonna see, this is gonna happen on a couple of maps. You're gonna see him just kind of teleport around seemingly at random.
And then, nope.
There's a lot of chain gunners in this map, so if he gets stuck in this open area, like, they're just gonna
They will tear him apart.
shoot through him like nothing.
So normally games, you know, try to cut off your angle. This map just puts enough chain gunners that it does it anyhow.
We have $25 from Connor Ruffenberger. Dark Zant here. Good luck on the run dime. Hopefully all your practice pays off. And of course, got to keep donating to a good cause and that awesome Copenhagen mission.
Unfortunately, this is a pretty stressful run, so you can't take it too casually.
Fortunately, there's an invulnerability at the end of this map. And a soul sphere to kind of reset where his health is at.
$30 from Nasukin, who says, Huzzah for hitting the map 32 incentive requirement. Next year you should have a bid war for Doom PC versus Doom Super Nintendo. Eh? Maybe not. Put this donation towards registration.
Okay, so this is going to have probably the hardest trick in the entire run. One of them, arguably. It's going to involve an archvile jump, which essentially means the archvile blasts the player into the air.
As we saw on map 11, when he gets hit by an archvile attack, it launches you into the air. And I guess what I said earlier I lied, but this is the only way to really gain height.
It was perfect. Wow. It fell off the side.
I don't think I can get back up.
Oh, no.
Can I do it?
Wow.
I don't know.
I've never seen that happen in my entire life.
That's the
Okay,
third
I
time I've
gotta
heard that
reload.
phrase tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
That's definitely never happened before.
Yeah.
This is a night of firsts. But that was a perfect jump.
That was,
so props to that.
We have $128 from Encryptio. I've watched every AGDQ since 2011. Glad to donate for the 3rd year in a row. You all rock beating cancer with video games.
So fortunately, there's a pretty safe backup strat for this level where you can just ride this platform.
The archvile sometimes doesn't cooperate. He won't follow you properly, so you gotta go to plan B.
Pretty unfortunate the chain gunner actually pushed him off the platform.
$100 from Mike M. Good job on all the runs. Hopefully I can catch some of the runs later on and sleep gets in the way. Put 50 to Sonic 06 and 50 to Shirtless Caleb.
And a lot of times if you see him low on health, you may find him kind of going into a secret, pick up a soul sphere.
And it might be out of the way of the actual room, but things happen.
$50 from Steven Santero. Thanks for doing AGDQ and SGDQ every year. These events are always amazing to watch and are one of my favorite causes to donate to each year. Put this toward Halo 2 Legendary. So the Halo 2 Legendary goal is at 2460 out of 3,000 at the moment. $50 from Elliot Porterfield. Shout out to the tech team behind the scene. While the speedrunners are the celebrities, the tech team personnel are the heroes.
Finally.
So this map's music uses E1M1, which is pretty much ingrained into everyone's brain. If you played video games.
Everyone who plays Doom remembers this track. You're also going to hear it on map 29.
Oh yeah, which is probably like the biggest, most gargantuan map in retail Doom.
Definitely Plutonia.
Yeah, so I can imagine in like a casual run it gets kind of annoying. But
Roman, thoughts? So a while back, a few people on SRL had the good idea to do a blind race in Final Doom Plutonia, and Professor Broman had the distinct pleasure of being one of those few people.
If you're picking up this game for the first Railcoon as well, if you're picking up this game for the first time and you want to sit down and beat it in one playthrough, it will probably take you a full day.
If you want to beat it in one playthrough, I suggest not playing on Ultra Violence.
Yeah.
We have $25 from Evan Biddle. Great event, great cause. I love Doom, and it's one of my favorite games since childhood.
So earlier in this map, you saw another example of the infinitely tall items, where you actually had to destroy those barrels in order to reach the key. Otherwise, if you tried to run down those steps, you would have been stopped.
that was the case of a missed switch over there. But yeah, that happens.
So that map back there actually has the first time that the suicide exit was discovered by Vincent Catala. And that was done back in 2001.
So this is going to have an arch-file jump right here, skipping almost the entirety of the map. It's pretty tough because of the angle that he has to. Oh, over it.
Clear.
I've never seen that. See, I wasn't
Perfect.
too perfect. Not even too good at this.
So we did over, we did under. We go like Three Bears style, get it just right.
Oh my god.
Oh.
We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, thanks for doing this, guys. You're all kings among men. Cheers and warm wishes. Just a reminder, this is Awesome Games Done Quick 2014, brought to you by the members of Speed Demos Archive, Speedruns Live, and we are raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And you're certainly witnessing the frustration of many speedrunners who restart over and over again.
Except Dime is probably one of the most patient.
Yeah, Diamond's
Sorry,
very, very
we're witnessing the patience of speedrunners.
Oops.
All right,
There we
go.
go.
There we go.
This game is very difficult.
Yeah. Dime, how long did you spend working to get a single segment run of this?
It took me about 3,000 attempts to get an exit.
Yes.
So, long time.
All right, here's another glide.
And for Doom, So, single segment for most people is just, you finish the game in one sitting. For competitive Doom speedrunning, you are required to complete all maps without dying or saving. So you can imagine how difficult it was, and just about everything you're seeing in this run was done in his single segment run.
To perfection, for the most part.
Basically everything first try.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's going to be a couple of duplicate tries in a single segment. It's pretty darn hard to pull it off.
Most of these major skips that he's doing result in damage if he fails them. Rocket jumps are going to deal a large amount of damage, so if you fail them, you're low on health.
This is an interesting little section here. He can't attack the barrels. He has to have the barons attack the barrels for him so he can go in there and grab that blue.
Yeah. If you fire a shot in that area, it's going to spawn 12 revenants in those little like sewer tunnel type things that you ran through.
The trenches.
Yeah.
So Slayer is going to be another one of those maps that you can skip almost the entirety of it. And maybe some savvy Doom people might recognize that this is essentially a ripoff of Doom 2's map 11, Circle of Death.
And it's over.
And it's over.
There's a cool bear in there, but you really can't do much. You know he's coming. So if anyone caught the name of this map as he entered it, it's actually called Impossible Mission. I think he's going to prove otherwise.
See, this is actually the map that I quit Plutonia on because I just agreed it's impossible. Can't do it.
It's a large, massive chain gun in this area.
Chain gunners are the absolute worst enemy.
Oh yeah, they're the devil. So here's some more infinitely tall rocket blasting.
All they have to do is have line of sight on you, and they start draining your health.
Oh yeah, they blast you and you're full of holes, and then you're dead.
And you'll see he's activating a lot of switches in the same way. He lowered that lift and activated a switch that you really can't see, but because everything really doesn't have a Z-axis.
Oh, that was fantastic.
You can just activate it.
Okay, so he enters the teleporter there, and he has to be quick, on the dime.
There are, I believe, there's an archvile, and I think it's 8 or 9 barons of hell in that room. All of which, I mean, if they all connected with shots, would basically overkill him 3 times instantly.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Tombstone. So we're gonna rock out to some chains here.
For those of you that can hear it on the screen.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little
some
low.
Alice in Chains in 8-bit form. So unfortunately, he missed the key grab there. He's got to be really quick, otherwise something like that will happen.
There's a lot of opportunities to take some massive.
You're going to see a really wide open area with a lot of annoying type monsters.
We got $50 from Driscollad. Simply put, great work as always, and can't wait for Wednesday so I can actually watch live. So for the bidding war of which game to run after this, currently in the lead is Doom with 1325, Doom 2 trailing at 1252. If you want Doom 2, you better get those donations in.
Get that money.
When are they cutting that off anyway?
Pretty soon.
Right at the end of this run?
Yes.
We're close to the end.
This is 23.
$30 from Carl L. Thank you for running one of my favorite games, Dime. That Cacodemon plushie is really cute. Do you want? Also, shout out to TLP.
So when people first told me when I was first running this game, they kind of said I was crazy, and now I'm starting to believe them.
You don't seem crazy.
Not only that, he's proven them even further by trying to do runs of even harder Doom created.
Yeah, so the Doom community is still very, very active, and every year we actually have like an award ceremony for the best release of the year. I mean, you can buy Doom on Steam for like $10 and have infinite content. Pretty wonderful. And Dime has been running some of that.
$50 from Zach L. Keep up the good work, everyone. Here's to even more lost sleep.
This is one of the most difficult maps in the game. It's an extremely long map as far as speedrunning like this set goes. Most of the maps you notice are probably done easily under a minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, I would say this is the longest.
This map on a good day is in the low 2-minute range. Just like before, you see that all he has to do is break line of sight with the Archvile in order to stop it from attacking him.
$25 from Mike Callahan. Love Doom and love this speed run. Thank you for another great year and great cause. Keep it up, Dime. $100 from Anonymous, who says, awesome Duke 3D and Final Doom runs. Great cause. $20 from Anonymous, who says, who needs sleep anyway?
So coming down those stairs into the exit there, yeah, it does. Coming down those stairs into that exit can actually be kind of tough because when you're gliding downstairs like that, you kind of lose control of yourself. So if you don't line that up right, you might lose a second or two going right past the exit.
But you'll notice that at the beginning of this map, he actually just ran straight backwards. There's actually a soul megasphere right behind him at the start of the map, so he's able to get another reset on his health there.
So here's another one of the infamous rip-offs of Doom 2 maps. It's kind of a combination between everybody's favorite map, the Chasm, and the Living End, which is map 29. And of course, the Chasm is the greatest map in all of Doom.
$15 from Hamperman, who says, hey Dime, awesome to see you at AGDQ. Good luck on your run, mate. You'll smash it.
The Archvile jump is actually a pretty minor skip on this level. As you can see, there's a pathway that you can take across there now. But it does take time to raise, so if he's able to get the Archvile to jump right away, it does save him a bit of time.
$25.02 from Stephen Jazuski. Shoutouts to Wintergreen and the rest of the 502 crew.
So in the last part of this map, there's going to be a Cyber Demon, and he can
do that.
Unfortunately, he shot before he entered the teleporter. The strategy for that part of the map is actually to enter the teleporter and immediately shoot the Cyber Demon, which has a pretty high chance of causing it to go into a pain state and not shoot him.
So this map has a new trick right here, and it's going to be a glide between the red pedestal and the teleporter.
This one was discovered by you, right?
Yeah, it was the one trick I discovered.
There's also a really, really swanky rocket jump here, which is really crafty.
Yeah, he's actually going to pick up the Soul Sphere here because he's a bit low on health.
Yeah, it often takes several tries, so you want to have high health for this.
Yeah, especially in a single segment.
Oh my god, first try. back into that corner there to avoid being crushed.
$20 from Joshua Likens. Hey AGDQ, Doom is an awesome series and one of my favorites. Keep up the awesome work, and can I get a hooah from the guys for our beloved Doom guy?
Wow.
Should we coordinate that?
Nah,
It was on
it was more fun. It was more fun already.
Space Marine.
$20 from Vesuvian. You are huge, that means you have huge guts. Doom 2 has way more interesting level design.
So many correct statements in there.
So here's another map where people who haven't seen Dime run this before are probably going to be really confused. There's a lot of seemingly ridiculous teleporting going on.
Oh, but it is all necessary.
This is all very, very much planned out.
Very much so.
He's actually jumping off here to get his vulnerability.
So the one weird part about this run is the first 25 maps are very dangerous, but the last 5 are a little bit easier, which is nice in this case, because I'm already stressed out enough as it is.
$20 from whatever, in memory of my grandmother who passed away from stomach cancer in 2014. Money to Hollywood to Legendary. If this doesn't get met, there's seriously something wrong with all of you.
So here's the obligatory sewers map. Every game should have it.
Oh, for everyone in speedrunning that hates water levels, Doom does not have water levels. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, there you go. You should pick up Doom.
There's no water physics, there's no ice physics.
Unless you play like Heretic or something.
This isn't Heretic, it's a different game.
So right here is an interesting thing, is you're not supposed to shoot after that Arachnotron, because otherwise you're going to trigger a massive monster spawn later. Normally when you're playing this map, there's a big monster spawn in here, but by not shooting, we can completely skip it. And then there's 2 more trigger spawns that are coming up, or trigger skips.
Roman's childhood just died.
Just died in front of his eyes.
So bad.
Yes, Doom is full of wonderful little level design tricks.
That you would never find except by complete accident.
We have $20 from Bukhari. Cancer is currently claiming my cousin. Just wanted to say thanks for everyone for coming to make AGDQ 2014. Let's raise more money than last year. Best of luck to runners, plus Doom is the best game ever made.
So a lot of people that you talk to that have played Final Doom, this is actually their favorite map out of any Dooms. And Odyssey of Noises is basically Downtown 2.0.
It's really huge, and I'm just going to nerd out for a little bit here. From a level design standpoint, this is really impressive because the engine, like the original vanilla engine, could only handle up to so much stuff on the screen at a time. And so for them to be able to create a level this big was really mind-blowing, like without it crashing. Though I'm pretty sure there might be some angles you can look at this and crash again. But hey, they did their darndest.
Yeah, you know, this is a pretty big map, but I'm just kind of going to parkour over all of it and pick up a few pieces and be done with it.
Yep.
You're going to see him wait 1 or 2 spots just because there's a cyber demon on a platform, and he shoots rockets and it hurt. So he doesn't want to get hit by those.
Yeah, they do hurt. That's what they do.
We have $250 from Rin. Thank you for doing this. My mother was diagnosed with cancer last year, melanoma to be exact, and while it has been a very difficult thing for all of us, we are pulling through. Good luck on your fundraiser and Happy New Year.
So this is the last map of this game. And one thing that's interesting is John Romero's head in this game is placed in a different spot. So what this means is it's going to take 2 rockets to beat the game instead of 3.
And mention your little bug that you used to have with this.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
So I used to play this on Chocolate Doom, and one of the things I would get is a block map error. So if you have too many things firing over a door, you'll just get an error. So every time I got to map 30, it would crash.
Which, as you can imagine, is really frustrating in a single second.
So that was 1 hit, so I need 1 more. So get ready for time, and time.
25, 29.
So not my best run, but it's a tough run, but we got one more thing to do.
Oh, donation incentive.
So go to it is the first slaughter map. So what we're going to get in this map is 13 cyber demons, 19 archviles, and it's just going to be hell from start to finish. And we're going to try this UV max.
Because somebody said they'd donate $1,500 if you could get 100% kills.
So
whoever you are, you're still out there and we're holding you to it.
We are holding you to it.
Hold on a second. Health.
Technical difficulties.
What did we lose?
Can you,
My
on
fault?
the frame meister there, that thing, you hold the power button on it? Power button.
We have $100 from Anonymous who says, awesome stream and great cause.
Okay, turn it, alright, let go. Now turn it back on.
$20 from Anonymous who says, first time donator, lost my grandfather this year to lung cancer. Keep up the awesome runs, donating for Doom 2.
What the hell? HTCP.
HTCP. This run, guys. This run.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's I jumped over it.
$15 from Kumun.
But like the Omen.
My grandparents were both lost to cancer over the last 2 years. I did a 24-hour stream called Calling All Angels, and I received over $500, which went to the American Cancer Society, even though only about 30 people turned in. I streamed myself playing video games for 24 hours straight, and it was a lot of fun for a great cause.
So did we just lose the video game?
Thank you all for doing this, and I'm rooting for you all. Put this toward Doom 2.
The stream is still going. It's just for some reason the computer screen is like the capture card thinks it's HTTP protected for some reason. So it's decided to make it red.
Oh my god, yeah.
technical difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah, no, skipping all the gigantic monster spawn.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
If you're talking to that guy, our save's allowed.
I just did.
Our save's allowed.
So from a gameplay
Probably,
perspective,
yeah.
Normally you enter this map through map 31, which is from a secret exit in map 15, right? Is that where it's coming in from?
Yeah.
Yeah. In Doom 2, you access map 32 through a secret exit in map 31. But in Plutonia, map 31 only has one exit, which will take you to map 32. It doesn't matter if he has no weapons, because it's
Look at that. Wow, this is amazing.
Seriously.
you wouldn't have had them anyway. Cheat coded to get to the level.
Which ones? Get to it?
Get to it.
I at the end, everyone had to try it.
Because otherwise it would have like hard. Either have
I
to
did 5
save
minutes.
or...
Oh.
It was 5 minutes and you go like through.
Guess I broke it.
Well, nobody knows what breaks things. That's it.
We have $15 from Timu Koponyan. Greetings from Finland. Always glad to see awesome runners helping charities like this. This donation goes towards Bastion and Vuligin singing Setting Sail Coming Home.
It's so cute.
Gaming community says hi to all runners and viewers. Keep it hype.
Bro, literally having nightmares.
Just having nightmares.
Roman, are you gonna play Plutonia later?
Oh man, you know what? I'm just gonna play Plutonia like
Yeah, at the very least, the
right now.
No,
I'm just gonna go do that.
After
I mean,
you're
the
gonna blind
monitor
us
should be
Plutonia
showing
too.
anything important.
Oh man. Scythe.
I played Scythe then.
Scythe is hard.
Not gonna download Scythe just to practice enemy dodging.
Try.
He did, he's like, oh,
Unplug everything but the
26? 26?
Unplug the
Freezing.
mouse.
I bet it was 26. That has, he's like,
Unplug the monitor?
Yeah, unplug it. Actually, unplug everything from the output, and then plug in
because I'm Captain Panic.
whatever's going in.
And if it's coming at me, my brain thinks that
Stop.
he's our hero. Like, was that a rocket? I bet it's like a health pickup, which is like, yeah.
I'm not sure which one of
Should I
those
put
is
it in the
which.
Elgato?
Yes. Yeah.
This is the input.
Or wait, no, sorry. No, it should go to the upscaler. Going from the upscaler to the Elgato, and then the Elgato to this thing.
Are we on 1 or 2?
It should be till.
The funny thing is,
I think it's
no
one.
matter how long it takes, this is gonna be lucrative.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so worth it.
Oh yeah, no, it's amazing. This map is so hard.
I didn't know you could get 100% kills on it. I mean, of course
I
you
only
can.
just plugged it in.
The only maps in Doom you can't get 100% kills in are ones that have bugs where
Did
monsters
it-
don't teleport
Did
into
it
the main
swap
area of the map.
to...
Yeah.
Otherwise, any map
Plug the USB from that.
from pistol start can be completed with 100% kills and 100% secrets.
Pretty much.
Okay. Alright, take the unplug the cables from the
They're
Elgato and start
designed
plugging
to be
what
completable
out from the Elgato
in that state.
directly into the
Because
upscaler.
normally if you die, you restart
I don't know what the
that condition anyway.
$50 from Gonerin. Thanks for the staff for doing this. It's really amazing. You guys just don't let me sleep for more than 2 days. Thanks for MV for Restream in French. Thanks for German Restream too. And thanks for all of the amazing runners.
Okay, try putting it back in the Elgato. If this doesn't work, it's fuck
He's
the
gonna
Elgato.
keep the soft on the speed limit. You can lock it because you do a
There's
double
like
shot
a
glitch.
there's a debug that like
Oh yeah.
so I think you're gonna kill.
Yeah.
Debug where you can force him to
This is probably gonna happen anyway.
Okay.
mash it at the same time.
There's no
It
USB.
doesn't do anything. It should be killing.
And you should like when you load in, he's like, you will die.
Let's go.
Really.
Okay. We'll mix the Elgato for now.
Watch somebody play.
Watch Kellen. Watch Kellen.
All right, I will.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Well, while we're waiting, you can still put your donations to Doom versus Doom 2. Doom 2 has claimed the lead again. It's ahead by $37. We also still need donations to play Halo 2 on Legendary. That's at $26.90 out of 3,000.
I can count 2 of those for that episode.
And there's a donation incentive for Metal Gear Solid, Who to Save, Meryl versus Otacon.
That is fun.
Meryl is in the lead at the moment. There's a donation incentive for Metal Gear Rising, choice of which costume Raiden should wear. Currently, the Mayarkle uniform is in the lead. Mariachi.
Well, it's still not visible on the monitor yet, so hold on.
You can donate for which run of Battletoads is run, Warpless versus any percent. Warpless is in the read, because who wouldn't want to see every single level of Battletoads?
I'm just happy it's over. Care.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm still on stream. I'm awesome.
I'm done with this stuff finally.
Does anyone have the chat up?
There it goes.
I honestly don't want to look at it.
Plug for that. Plug that in.
Well, what's it going out to?
But I'm not sure what the scheduling if it's good.
But it doesn't
Okay.
Oh no, I've seen your runs already. So it's pretty standard chat.
Your standard chat, nothing fun.
Yeah,
Nothing trending.
the monitor. Yeah, go ahead.
We have $100 from Dog to Pussy. My mom died from cancer years ago. Thanks to my husband Chris, who helped me get over it. And congrats to all of you, especially Yellow. You're doing a great job.
Wait a second. So it wasn't coming back.
I've got it on the Elgato, but I don't have it on the capture box.
Okay.
$400 from Cavintus.
It's on HDMI too.
A shout out to the Sexy Beast Pro Bro. Let's put him and his team in some sexy suits. 400 towards cosplay. $20 from John Sootpi. Shout out to the Dope Libs crew. Also, good job on kicking Plutonia's butt. Dime was worth staying up until 5 a.m. to watch. And in 2014, I still hate Ravnets and always will. Now tell me when it's 137.
137? My choice for $25? What's coming up? Legendary difficulty.
Put it toward French subtitles.
No. Did that ever go through? I have no idea. A donation for that? I don't know. I should check the tracker.
Would you put like hundreds of dollars for it not to be?
I took all the money from the Borderlands 2 speedrun experience and raised my channel. I put $500 in Japanese.
Why?
Because text skills. Because Japanese is also the vocal voice acting language matters. Answer research. Because they surrender the language. This was too good a joke.
Yeah, put that back in first.
$32 from Jim Magiamelli. I found out during last year's event that my mother had cancer. She beat it and is now cancer-free. Her brother is now sick as well. Let's hope he also recovers. Thanks for all the great work you do. It makes me proud to be a gamer. Let's get the ultimate weapon to beat cancer. Please put this towards Doom 2. P.S. Favorite mouse tracks from Doom and Doom 2? Discuss. Music tracks, not mouse tracks. $50 from Arcane Rune. Hype over this FPS block. Looking forward to the Wii Fit 100% exercise on lock run. Oh, wait.
I'll help. I need to get it.
$50 from Anonymous, who says, "Hi Dime, good luck friend, cancer sucks."
What's that?
That's Souls to that Vegas Fear space though.
Just load the Wii Fit up.
It's like scary. Now you're just gonna get it first try.
Yeah. Archfile gives
New cables are being run across the floor as we speak.
Watch, I bet you get the almond one again
Oh
too.
my gosh. First try.
Are we about to go to it?
We're gonna go. Are we gonna go to it? Oh my god, are we gonna go to it?
Are we gonna go to it?
Is it time for it to go?
Is it time?
We're ready. So
All
it's
right.
been
Super
45
Double,
minutes
Doom
of
2.
pain. This is map
Sorry,
32, the first slaughter map in Doom. So we're going to have 13 cyber demons on this map, 19 archviles, and a crazy amount of other stuff. So let's go to it.
And Dime's gonna try to kill absolutely everything.
So, surprise.
Surprise. Many revenants. All of the cyber demons.
Yeah, surprise, there's a cyber demon around
This
the
part's
corner.
fun.
Oh dear. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Ready? Oh.
2, 3. Got
That's
it.
it. Wait, we're not done yet.
There's more.
Another one.
Got him.
That was
Oh,
awesome.
man.
That was
Saquon.
fantastic.
Ow.
I told you to go the other way. So many shots fired.
Shots fired.
Maximum shots fired.
Oh god.
Oh
I
dear.
can't
Oh
watch.
dear. Oh dear. Force over. So what you saw with those cyber demons is it's actually possible to kill a cyber demon with 2 BFG shots.
Oh, that got nasty.
Let's try the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get right up in there and get all those tracers on. Yeah.
Yeah, so the way the BFG works, a lot of people probably don't know this, that they haven't really been serious into playing Doom and kind of learning all the mechanics. But when you fire the BFG, you have the large blast of energy, and the game keeps track of which way you're facing when you shoot the BFG, and you can move while the large energy wave travels across the screen. But when it makes contact with a wall or an enemy, the direction you were facing as you shot it is translated to where you are at the point of contact. And 48, 49 tracers are shot out in a cone centered around that direction.
I'm pretty sure it's 40 tracers.
I know it was 40 something, I don't know what the number was. But yeah, this,
right here.
There's that thing.
Oh, so good.
That's a poor life choice. just throwing that out there.
Yeah, there's not much you can say when attempting this map besides, God help me. Please, don't let me die.
So for a bit of speedrunning trivia for this map, the speed record for completing this map on Ultra Violence is about 50 seconds.
That's the speed record. We're not talking killing things. Like we're talking getting through the map.
Just completing the map, and
that's hard.
Mind
to do.
you, not killing everything so that it can't kill you first.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I believe the record for 100% kills is about 3 minutes and change.
That is really, really optimized too. It's ridiculous. Doom speedrunners date back a long time, and many of them are really hardcore about this.
Yeah, there's also a cyber demon behind this
We have $50 from M. Dewey, who says, "Way to go, Dime," from BU, Nicole, and Mike.
Brother Dewey. It's going to happen.
Is that a revenue roll?
We're so close.
Oh.
So close.
Where's the curtain?
$150 from Alex T. Great job with AGDQ dies. Who would have thought speedrunning games would lead to something so productive? Keep up the good work.
Just as a note, Dime's been playing Doom for like 5 or 6 years pretty seriously. This just shows how hard this map is.
Yeah, it's a really hard map. I mean, the amount of, especially under pressure. I mean,
Just the sheer mass of monsters that are thrown at you, and the amount of projectiles that are on the screen at one time.
$100 from Brendan G. This FPS block is awesome. I need me that Majora's Mask money.
Also a good example of this not just getting out of line of sight with arch files, but getting out of line of sight the exact moment that animation finishes. So when it comes back in line of sight, when it finishes, it'll still hit you.
it will. That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately, the arch file has. It's a pretty obvious animation where he puts his hands in the air as he's conjuring the flame, if you will, and he'll kind of like smash his hands together and create like a vertical line of fire, and at that point is where the damage can be dealt.
The Archvile is also, I believe, the fastest moving enemy in the game, so they can come after you.
That is, I don't know.
I don't know if it's the
Pinkies are
fastest.
faster on
It's
Nightmare.
very, very well on Nightmare. We're talking a different game, but like.
Yeah. You know, I deal in.
Okay. So, oh.
Yeah, rockets really hurt. They can do up to 288 damage.
That is such a cheap cyber demon too.
And the maximum health you can have in Doom is 400. Between 200 health and 200 armor.
Well, armor doesn't quite work that way.
Yeah.
But close enough. Oh, it's a great one. It's good.
Yeah. If you get
From
hit
max
with
health.
max damage rockets, 2 of them will kill you.
Yeah.
Lost Souls also hurt.
The hero Lost Soul. Hey, right.
See,
I got
there's a
him.
Megasphere right behind him.
Oh.
It's like a troll.
It's a tease, right? That's what it is. Oh, we're not done
Yeah,
yet.
and then the map ends with like 30 Barons of Hell and a bunch of percent.
So we're going to cause some infighting and come back later.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always such a great idea. And here's the other really annoying mechanic of Archviles is that they resurrect enemies.
Yes, they do. They bring back all your hard work.
So, and we kind of what?
Which enemies can resurrect again?
The only ones they
themselves?
cannot resurrect are
Cyber
Archviles, Cybers, and
Arachnotrons, I believe.
no, it's Masterminds.
They can bring back
They
Arachnotrons.
can bring back Arachnotrons,
Yeah.
yes.
No, I meant spider demons. But yeah, it's pretty much boss monsters.
Or, well, obviously
Pain
they
elementals,
can't bring back Pain Elementals
Lost
and Lost
Souls.
Souls because they don't have corpses.
They'll just explode into bits. Cyber, please.
Cyber, please.
Confirmed dime cent.
We have $35 from Quanid. You guys are amazing for doing this. I hope I get to listen to the Bastion duet when that comes around.
Oh yeah, there's also a fake exit door here.
Yeah, it's there for funsies.
It's actually because this map is kind of based like a shell around the structure of map 1 and Doom 2, and that's where the exit door is placed in that map. So instead of putting an actual exit there, they decided to put a trap with like 4 Archviles.
As you can see, the monsters kind of did a lot of the work for you.
Yeah.
But there's
And
still a lot
Cyber
of work
Demons
left.
are very likely to win this because they are immune to rocket splash damage.
Right.
They can only be hurt by direct hits. And on top of that, monsters are immune to damage from identical monsters. So a Cyber Demon cannot hurt another Cyber Demon.
They're buddies.
Yeah, it's like
They're
no friendly
pals.
fire.
Yeah.
But actually, I guess that's not completely true because hit scanners can hurt each other. Because chain gunners can infight and kill each other.
Where are these guys coming from? They're
Oh, we got resurrected. What the heck?
Hi there.
And another interesting note about 100% kills is lost souls do not count towards 100% kills.
One last place to check.
We gotta make sure we got everybody.
IDDT.
Oh, we're not. Oh, that's cheating.
See, you got over 100%. So him getting over 100% kills is a symptom of Archvile's resurrecting monsters.
Yeah.
They actually count as being killed each time you kill them, but the base monster count of the map doesn't go up.
So the only thing to say after a run like that is I'm taking a month break from Plutonia.
Well-earned break.
Got some time off. So I'm assuming we're playing.